Hey everybody, welcome to Azumi Game Devlog Day 32? No, 33. Today's day 33. October has 31 days. Uh okay, so it is 9:55 a.m. I have not gone to bed yet. And we got a big announcement today, guys. We got a big announcement. Um the foundation is done. It is a game. It is not just a sequence of executable actions via bullshit scripting logic. There is a goal, and you can accomplish the goal. It is a game now. Uh, to put it in more simple, clearly defined terms, the underlying logic, which will be guiding the pre alpha that I plan on releasing, is implemented. There is a spawning system for all the enemies. There is a goal of eliminating 50 enemies without dying. Uh, the amount of enemies and the kinds of enemies that spawn increase as your kill count goes up. And once you hit 50, there is an end state and a win state. Everything logic wise, in order to make the game function as a game, a very simple game, mind you, but a game, is done. It is playable. And I can show you right now. The visual presentation is completely not there. It is like the most bare bones thing absolutely possible, but it's built. You can build upon it. You can build upon it, which is the good thing. So let me just bring this down here. All right, I can just go through. It only takes a couple minutes, obviously, because it's not a big deal. So you can see we have two little slimes down here to start. And so there's a variable that starts at 50, and every time you kill an enemy, it goes down by 1. And once you make that variable hit 0, you win, and the exit point spawns. So you can see there's nothing else down here. You just kill those first two enemies. And I have it set that way because the flyer starts spawning once it hits 48. And it kind of forces you to start exploring the area a bit more, because I had it initially that slimes would just keep spawning endlessly down here if there were less than 4 of them, and it kind of kept you trapped down here. You would never start moving anywhere else. So I changed it so that they only start respawning if the spawn points, which are invisible, are off screen. So if you just stay down there and don't explore, you're bored because nothing happens. So it kind of forces you to kind of move around the little arena a little bit more and see what else is going on, see where the other platforms are and things like that. It forces you to get familiar with the arena you're locked in. As opposed to getting trapped in this tiny little place. Another thing I did is I took that funnel idea that I was talking about. So you can see right here in the middle is a safe space. They don't pass by here. So I thought that was helpful because most of the time, you can see as I'm killing more guys keep spawning, and now there's a lot more than there was before. The game's performing really bad because I'm capturing. But the nice things with that safe area is when you jump down here, there's very rarely going to be an instance where you land on an enemy and hurt yourself, because of that little safe space, the way the level's designed. So that I thought was pretty nice. And these are just little jump through platforms that help you get up here. You can get to these platforms just by jumping and dashing if you actually know how the mechanics work, but for most people, when they first start playing the game, they aren't going to know you can like chain dashes and jumps to get up really high. So I put little jump through platforms to help people get up there. God, this thing's running like a fucking dog. You can see you can get up there without having to jump on those things if you want to, but it's a little bit more difficult. So I'm just gonna keep going through here, killing dudes. You can see more of them spawn when they're off screen. So you come back down, there's more guys, and yeah, it's pretty sick. So I'm just gonna messing them up. I think the hits feel pretty good right now, as good as they can feel with my skill and the lack of sound. You can see now that we're getting close to the end with the big Oni guy spawns. I beefed him up and gave him more HP. Another bug I fixed is that now when you hit the turret, it doesn't reset the counter. Because I was doing that before, and the beam would basically never hit you, which sucked because it didn't make it very challenging. So I fixed that up. The Oni has a lot more. The big brute enemy, which I'm calling brute or Oni, his wind-up's a bit slower now, so he's easier to dodge. Which I didn't just do right there because this game is running I don't know if it's coming through in the capture, but it's running at like 12 FPS right now. OBS just kills my fucking computer. But yeah, he also has a lot more HP, so he takes a lot more hits to kill. And we should be getting close now. Should be too many more guys I gotta take out. I added the double jump, which I think I already mentioned in the last video. Come on, bitch. Get over here. Fucking kill your whole... Oh god, where did I go? I was invisible for a second because the frame rate's so low. Man, we gotta be getting close soon. Oh god, I hit the Windows key by accident. There we go. You get that nice zoom in effect. You hit the last guy. And then you just touch this thing. You win. And that's it. Obviously, it'll add a lot more flourish with, you know, like menu screens if you die. Which right now in the state, because I don't have the sound cues for the turrets and I don't have health regenerating items we plan on adding, you actually can't take damage. Right now, I just turned off the damage thing. That's why I didn't die through that whole thing, so I can actually show you the whole little experience. But there's going to be menus when you win, so you can like restart and things like that. Maybe it'll be a little tracker that tracks your time, how fast you did it. And then I'll have to just build the actual UI and build like the menu screen and stuff like that. So it's all just like polish. It's the spit shine now. The skeleton, the foundation of this little tiny pre-alpha thing is done. All the basic logic is in place. It's just making it shinier and prettier now. So, fuck yeah. Another thing is that I'm probably going to release something publicly on the 8th or around the 8th, depending on how far I am at that point. But if you are a patron, I'm going to have this file uploaded on my Patreon page. So if you want to play it now and give me some of your initial feedback so I can integrate some of that feedback in the last couple of days of bug fixing, feel free to become a patron. If you're already a patron, it should be there either in the Patreon Discord or on patreon.com/polystation2. So, fuck yeah. I'm not sleeping because I gotta go back home and fix my car and crap. So yeah, it's gonna be a long, busy day, but shit, this is a big milestone. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.